started, but let's do a little bit of singing. Here we go. Whoa.
Thanks everyone. Welcome to Golden Folk. I'm Clay. This is Luke. We're your new hosts. Not sure how many of y'all have been to one of these events before, but if you have, we're glad to have you here again. And if you haven't, welcome. We like to create a real special atmosphere for you here. History behind the event: it started under a different name in Buenos Aires. It migrated to Barcelona, and then a dear friend of ours, Zach Suarez, brought it to Asheville, and he has just departed these mountains for the West Coast and entrusted the event to us, and we're so honored and grateful that he decided to do that and chose us. And yeah, Luke, a little more.
Thank you so much. There are a few rules for Golden Folk. First rule for me is to stop calling it Open Folk. We played it a bunch under our name, the High Divers, so I got to get used to that. The first rule was there has to be pristine sound, and I don't think that was the first rule. That's the second rule. The first rule is it has to be somewhere magical. And I think the Gray Eagle has that in spades. I don't know if you all know how iconic this stage is. We've played here multiple times as a band over the years while touring through Asheville, played with the Future Birds, and I've seen so many great shows here. Clay can fill you in more on shows that he's seen. The third rule is the people that we bring together for this event have to be what we call rippers. They have to just be fantastic. They have to blow you away every time. We're only hosting this once a month. Zach used to do it once a week. I have no idea how he kept up with that. Kudos, Zach. But we have we're fortunate enough to only have to get people together once a month. So these are some of our favorite people on earth, some of the best musicians I've ever heard. I'm really excited for y'all to see them tonight. The fourth rule, and one of the more important rules that makes Golden Folk what it is that there's no talking. So I just want to take a moment where we agree to one another. We're not going to talk, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Well, we're going to have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate you being here.
The lamp is on. The first artist of the night is a dear friend of ours. We met back when the three of us were all living in Charleston. Now all of us live up here in the mountains. We have Kelly Morris, and he has a wonderful band with his brother called the Mobros, originally from Columbia, then Charleston, now split in time between the Carolinas. But a fun fact about Kelly and his brother is that our dads got arrested together back in college. They may or may not have defaced some university property at an unknown, not to be named Orange University close out here. Hope I'm not making any enemies by saying that. But anyways, without any further ado, Kelly Morris.
And look at us now. Well, again, it's a privilege to be here. Thank you, Clay and Luke, Mary Alice, for inviting me to come. I've never played open folk. I don't know how to say that. broke a rule, but it's just it's a privilege to be a part of this, especially now being a local too. So thank you guys. And while I was watching you guys sing, I was like, I gotta follow that. All I got is sad songs. But yeah, I don't usually get to play 2/6/7. This one is one I wrote and I've never recorded it. And this is the first time I'm playing for anybody. It's called Look No Further. It goes like this.
Oh, desperation is the state, so my license plate. I'm from rural county, 20 miles from here. And if I say that is true, there ain't no woman that can do you no harm. Don't listen to me. I took the keys to the Cadillac in the backyard, followed by a shepherd into the dark. Father says to the son, no further than where you're from. Every time I hear you sing, have to keep these wheels from crying. And that lost little angel of a marriage speaks to me in dreams. She says if you could turn it all around, then maybe you should really try. Oh, mama's just a little girl lost in the night. Oh, forget if I've wandered aimlessly. I was looking for the words to say. Someone told me that you stayed awake or waiting for me. And if I knew the way home, would you still be there, waiting for me by the stairs? Every time I hear you sing, have to keep these wheels from crying. Oh, that lost little angel of a marriage speaks to me in dreams. She says if you could turn it all around, Daddy, maybe you should really try. Oh, Mama's just a little girl lost in the night. And I know that she's been here before. I felt the spirit leave the room as I opened the door to look into the old house.
After living here for a little bit, you pick up some sad stories, but they're worth writing about. So that I feel like we write a lot. It's almost like I feel like musicians are people that found therapy early, and then when you go on stage and you write about your inner demons or whatever it is, and then it just becomes an exorcism that people get to watch. This one is called Old Babe. It's another one that I haven't gotten to really play for people. And it's about a mother losing her child in a custody battle, and she's just sitting across the table from he or she and basically consoling that child. It's not your fault. It's just something. It's just life, kind of thing. And I kind of got inspired to write that because growing up, I knew that story about my, just friends and whatnot, the families that fell apart that were good friends of ours, and you witness all these things. It's just sad, but I was inspired to write about it. I'm sorry about all this melancholy.
She said I can't stay here long, but but you grow up to be strong. These pieces have come undone. I'll always love you. You are my angel. But when I leave, you better know none of this involves you. Somebody's old babe has forgotten how to cry. She didn't give away too much of nothing. Somebody took too many bites. I spent my early days living in a tower. Let my hair grow long to scare the wolves, and you'll hear the stories and see the famous rendition. White oil covers the veins of the blood stains on the wedding dress. And I know it's a long way to heaven, but like every angel, you'll be forgiven before I am. Somebody's old babe knows she's gonna die before she is someone's lawfully wedded bride. Somebody's old babe, somebody's old babe, oh, somebody's old babe, baby. But she'll always love you. You're her angel. And in her dreams, life's a cold, black river of defeat.
Thank you so much. I'm going to try to do this real quick. This one is called Pictures, and I did this for, I entered it into like the Tiny Desk contest. And so it's on YouTube, but and one of the rules is don't tune the guitar. So I'm just gonna try this real quick. But yeah, so unfortunately both my grandparents passed away around 2 years ago, and my grandmother, she's born in Ireland, came over on the boat in New York. It's that Irish American story, and she met my grandfather, and they moved down to South Carolina, and had this beautiful life, raised 5 beautiful kids, and one of them ran into Clay's father in the 70s and had some shenanigans. And so so she passed away, and God rest her soul. The house is still there, and there's all these. The family were trying to figure out how to get all this stuff out of the house, but somebody bought the land, and they're going to build this apartment complex. It's in Chester, and right off the highway. And it's a hard thing. You're going in there, seeing all these pictures and all furniture, and we're we're calling everybody, hey, come get whatever you can, before they take it. And so I asked my father, like, what's going to happen if they don't take all the stuff? And he was just saying, well, they're just going to bulldoze it over. And so that was just a very intense moment, because I'm just thinking, wow, like what happened? Like she had this full life, and I felt like I was like kind of seeing everybody's future here. It's going to be my parents, it's going to be me. We're just going to leave these things behind, and so it was just a really intense, emotional kind of like roller coaster of a day, just going through stuff, and everybody has the copies of the pictures, so they're just kind of, so I'm just thinking like, wow, they're just gonna bulldoze this into this big pile of like her memories and stuff, and so yeah, I was just really sad, and I just, I think the day after, I was just sitting sitting somewhere and I just came up, kind of heard this piece. If I can get it to tune, but yeah, it's about just the temporal state of life, really.
Oh, so many pictures on my wall, so many days and now they're gone. How can you say your heart is full if it's not true? Oh, and you were uncertain after all. So many versions that I've heard. You lived in that house before it burned. The stories that you tell are the ones you choose, but not the ones where you lose. It's not like I'm supposed to be remembered through pictures, 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 pictures. And if you don't want me for your own, well, you can never say that I was never yours. When everything becomes unfaded, you can let those pictures fall. You can take them off your wall. Consider me in retrograde, or falling and the spinning of the seasons I am. Seasons I am to take you and break you and make you into somebody to remember, oh, to remember the pictures, to remember, oh,
We got a lot of amazing talent coming up. Sorry, it's blanket right now, but just stick around. Thank you so much. Kelly Morris, by the way.
Phew. How about that? Kelly is something else. Our dads did something right. Up next, we have a project from the upstate of South Carolina called Slow Funeral. We got Mary Norris from Slow Funeral with us tonight. She writes incredibly beautiful, complex, intuitive, emotive music that I'm sure you'll have no issues connecting with. We have recently worked together. I played some horns on a new tune that she's going to be dropping at some point this year. Super beautiful, complex chords, but not in an overwrought way. Just melodies that'll stick in your brain like oatmeal, you know. But yeah, without any further ado, here's Mary with Slow Funeral.
Short, so I'm probably gonna be getting up and down into my water. Just also makes you light. I'm gonna play a song I wrote that's not released. I'm playing all unreleased music, just for funsies, just trying some stuff out. So if I forget some words, just mind your own business, you know? It's not a big deal. This song is called Kiss. And I've been feeling a lot like a nun lately. I just kind of keep to myself and don't ever go on dates or talk to anyone ever. But I have been going through and like writing about a lot of my experiences dating and loving people afterwards, which I think has been good for me. So that's yeah. I started out trying to write a sexy song and it ended up being sad, but that's kind of what I do. So yeah, the song's called Kiss. Tell me what to do. I'm sick from hurting myself, wanting you. Baby, take me in your car. I'll forget who we are. I'm not sad. Kiss me hard. Take me in your car. Anyway, this next song is about abuse. Woo! For real though. This song is called Run, and I wrote it when I was learning what the cycle of abuse actually looks like. It was new information to me and made a lot of things make sense in my life when I was in therapy. And I wrote this song basically because I want to put a message out there that just because someone does something nice to you every once in a while does not excuse the bad things that they do. It doesn't mean you owe them anything. That you can take everything they gave you and run. You're not obligated. Just take that shit. It's yours. Take it and go. If you can. I hope you burn all my love. You don't deserve me. I know you love memorabilia from valuable. Can't keep your hands to yourself. Looking for someone new. You think if you give enough back, it doesn't count as abuse. But we both know they were too fucked up. I think you're a bad man. I know what you've done. You've been such a nice guy. Take it and run. You rotate your friends. Never getting too close. Now you ride through the city, and everyone knows. I'm feeling sick to my stomach with every story I hear. Is it more points on your roster if we are crazy or I think you're a bad man. I know what you've done. You think you're a good guy. Take it and run. If he says that he loves you, if he says just this once, he will do it again. Take it and run. Take it and run. Take it and run. Wow. I only shit myself 2 times. Thanks, guys. Playing things like this is always a little bit harder for me because I usually play the band. And so I can run around and be like unhinged on stage. And so I feel way less afraid because I don't know, how are you going to be like scared if you're like jumping up and down? Like, I usually like step on my guitar player and stuff. So it's like, I'm not scared. Excuse me. But when I'm by myself, I'm like, oh, you're listening. Anyway, that was the hardest for me to play usually, so thank you for listening to that. That song's going to come out next month. So, yeah, so if you're interested in listening to it, yeah, you can find me on socials and stuff. We've got one more. Woo! Ugh. Cheeto dust on my pants. Get there. There's a lot of fucked up stuff happening in our country right now. Yeah, it's kind of frightening. So I wrote this song about that. It's called My Pain. Sorry for all the depressing songs, but you know, it is what it is. My name's Slow Funeral. Yeah, anyway, this song's called My Pain, and it's about just taking a moment from dissociating and allowing myself to feel fear and grief and anger. Run my fingers through my hair. Try not to look at the news. Holding on to myself. I'm looking for you, hanging banners on the bridge, and baby I can't sleep. Pretty clothes, pretty price, survive fire and ice. Ooh, I'm not here. I wanna get out of this place. I want to heal. What do you want from me? What do you want? Other than my body, my hands, my blood, my voice, my love, my pain, my pain, my pain. Throwing garbage in the sea, saying daddy's coming home. They come for you and me, shoot you dead, then tell you you're free. What do you want from me? What do you want? my voice, my love, my pain. To hear what do you want from me? What do you want other than my body? Oh, my hands, my blood, my voice, my love, my pain, my pain, my pain.
So fantastic. I love that a lot of artists always say, like, sorry for all the sad songs and all that, but I've always felt that sad songs make me feel so much happier. It has the opposite effect, because when you're listening to the lyrics, you're like, I can't match that sadness right now, so maybe I am okay. And she's fantastic. She's recording a record with my buddy Corey Campbell down in Charleston, and I can't wait for it to come out. It's going to blow your minds. They've been working really hard on it. The next group we have are from Charlotte, North Carolina, by way of a lot of different places. They have a beautiful, beautiful little pit bull named Lola that just got knee surgery. Her tendons are okay. They're all repaired, and she's the bionic dog, and she's healing great. This is Fall Lift. From Charlotte. I love these guys. They came to my studio not too long ago and recorded with me, and Elizabeth McCorvey is also going to be playing with them tonight, and she's got a record that she's been recording with me, a full-length record that's going to come out in August, I hope. I think that's only half the date for it. But these people came out, and they're a duo, and they're so special and so sweet, and they've got great harmonies. I remember playing our first open folk with them, and they blew me away. I really love their music. You can find them online, and please, it's a form of currency for you to find these musicians on Instagram and all that stuff. A like is worth way more than you think it is, especially for all the billionaires that own these platforms. We count on all of them to tell you about our shows coming up. So please find them and like all of these people that are playing. And without further ado, Fall Lift with Elizabeth McCorvey. No talking, no noise. Hold my knees, fit in nice.
Thanks for being here. We wrote this song to our exes. How's the wine? Is there a bitter taste? After all this time, did you smell the smoke? Did the fires come? Do you think of me? When the nights get cold, I hope you find some peace.
moved by the first two performers, by the way. Just seeing it from the wings is such a treat. I'm sure getting it out here like a little blast to the face is even better. I was thinking a lot about Slow Funeral, her song. Politics are weird, y'all. Countries are hard. Living amongst other humans is hard. And I don't think it should be this hard. Personally. Humans have a way of making things a lot more complicated than they need to be. Because our busy brains and whatnot. But we wrote a tune as well about the state of things. It came about, I started writing this song before even our current election cycle started, because I was already frustrated. So this is a tune about that frustration. This is called All Salt. Poison in the water, poison in the food. Careful with the doctors, they'll poison you too. Keep you unhealthy, they keep you unstable. There's no revolution if people aren't able. Fight amongst yourselves, it's us you can trust and no one else. We promise, how long do you try and reason with them? When I say burn it down, I mean the whole damn system. Ain't red, it ain't blue, it ain't black, it ain't white, it ain't you against me, it ain't worth the fight. We all stick together or we all die. Together or we all die. Ain't red, it ain't blue, it ain't black, it ain't white, it ain't you against me, it ain't worth the fight. We all stick together or we all die. Together or we all die. Ooh. Da 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 da. In my rage, when every day's an event for a new age. How long are we gonna wait for the top to make a change? Thanks for holding space for my tiny frustration. Also, we want to give a big thanks to Elizabeth for coming and playing with us today.
We're recording a few songs with her on her record that's upcoming this fall, late summer.
Nice job. We actually were like, can we just do one of your songs? She's like, no, this is not my song. So she's also very humble in this as well.
Only with y'all. That's not a regular practice for me.
But no, we love what she brings to us, and she gives a whole new element. So we're just really grateful. So thank you guys. We're also grateful for you for having a listening space for us as well. And also just being back in Asheville is always a dream.
This next one is called Shelter. It is about the internal conflict that you go through as an artist, maybe even as an entrepreneur. Following like your heart when your surroundings are like, that's stupid, you're not gonna make it, it's not gonna work, quit doing that, just conform with everyone else. That's the way to do it. And so this is about not conforming and experiencing the overwhelming doubt that could happen. More specifically, this song came about when I took a trip on the Appalachian Trail for like 10 days. And by day 4, this song was in my head. Smoke is rising, trying to find a shelter from the storm. Fear is rising, trying to find a shelter from the norm. Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my life? Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my life? Smoke is rising, trying to find shelter from the storm. Fear is rising, trying to find shelter from the trying to find the shelter. Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my life? Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my life?
We told you it was going to be all bangers, all heavy hitters. It's so cool. Also, like, there's this audience, but there's also the audience of all the musicians that are playing and yet to play. And the best compliment you can get from a musician is just, And we've been getting a lot of those from side stage. So we're going to do a brief intermission, and Clay wants to tell you about our visual artists.
Yeah, we have Matt and Erica back there at a table by the door, and they're great friends of mine and Luke's. They have some really awesome t-shirts and screen printed posters. Means a whole lot to me to have them out. They had their studio, their print shop in the River Arts District get washed away back in the fall, and they're just getting started back up. They have some River Arts District hoodies back there printed on salvaged screens that they got from their studio, and they also have some screen printed Gray Eagle posters from shows that they've made posters for throughout the years. Lots of cool stuff.
Thank y'all so much. We will meet you back here in about 15 minutes, and we'll flash the lights, and we're going to do the second act.
Yeah. Lots more good stuff.
Thank you guys. Thank you.